All you say this is Ageless Jess on Tuesday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. And I'm here with the final common mistake in this 7 days of the series. Yesterday, we talked a little bit. What did we talk about yesterday? That's hilarious. Okay, I have something very specific in mind, though, that I want to share with you today. How crazy that I can't remember what yesterday's tip was. I'm kind of embarrassed. Sorry, I'm actually volunteering on Tuesdays at the Chamber of Commerce. So I'm in another setting, which is really just kind of throwing me off. So forgive me for that. But I do know what I'm talking about today, which is really what matters. And that is the tendency to talk past the close. Now, let me explain what I mean by this. Oh, and I remembered yesterday's. It wasn't having too many products or services. Oh man, this is driving me crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll stop trying to think of it because it's clearly flown out of my head. But let's speak a little bit about talking past the close. If this is the first time you're joining me, I am Ageless Jess, sales success coach. My first and last name, Jess Rydell. Been in the coaching industry going on 6 years now, and excited to support spiritual entrepreneurs, mystics, intuitives, people with any kind of a coaching business with sales skills. I think coaching and energy work is the wave of the future. I think that the support of people with spiritual businesses is so needed in this world right now. So let's form an army and make sure that we are out there having a thriving business. We're able to help more people. We're able to clearly define and explain what we do and close people into some aspect of our business so that we can help them with their specific problems. So the issue that I'm talking about today, talking past the close. So I think yesterday we did touch on, because I remember saying this yesterday, we talked a little bit about after you ask for the money. That was yesterday's tip. Okay, asking for the money. So after you ask for the money and you state your price, you have a very concise closing process where you explain what you charge and tell the prospect how they can pay, and you stop talking. I have seen this time and time again. Okay. So you're supposed to stop talking, as in zip it, stop speaking, say no more. First person who talks loses, which is why you don't want to be that person, because you're there to be a winner, because ideally you want a sale, right? And remember, I've said this before, the prospect is going to do one of three things. Okay. One of three things. They are going to agree to purchase, whatever it is that you're offering. One of the options, or if you only offer one option, which is ideal, they're going to agree to that. They're going to ask a question, or they're going to throw up an objection. So they're going to do one of those three things, and you have to wait for it. But here's what happens a lot of the time. People get uncomfortable in the silence. Salespeople, especially newer salespeople, rookies, people that are still getting their sea legs when it comes to the sales process, will start talking past the close, meaning they've laid it all on the table. We're at the end of the line. It's decision time. It's go time. And they're uncomfortable in the silence. So they begin to talk again and they start overselling. Let me tell you how this can tank your ability to make a sale. It shows A, that you're not comfortable, B, that you're not okay with silence, C, that you're nervous, and D, that you lack the confidence to hold that space for the client to make a rational decision, whatever that might be. And the answer might be just no, but then of course we're going to inquire as to why and see if it is an objection that we can work with. If the person truly needs this, again, I'm not talking about high pressure sales. I'm not talking about twisting someone's arm to do something they don't want to do, but you've had the sales conversation. You will know if that client is specifically a good fit for your business, and you're going to make the offer based on the information that you have gathered in your sales conversation. So after you state the price and ask for the money, you say absolutely nothing. I do not care if you have to sit there for 5 minutes. You say nothing. You say zero. You zip it. You look pleasant, you make eye contact, but you wait for the prospect because it is their move. Okay. Do not start a new conversation. Do not start talking again. Do not start coming up or revisiting features and benefits or coming up with new ones that you forgot to mention to make sure that you can get them over the line. It's not going to work. Okay. Whatever you do, just stop talking. Don't talk past the close. I will tell on myself right now. My husband accuses me of doing this all the time because I do it with him. But remember, I'm not in a sales process or a sales conversation with my husband on a daily basis because we're in a relationship. But I will tend to, sell him on something. He'll agree to it. And then I'll keep selling him on it. And he's like, stop, Jess, stop. You're talking past the close. So I love that phrase. And I want you to be familiar with it so that you can make sure that you are not doing it. Okay. If this tip is helpful, if this is something that you need practice with, you need to sign up for my March 23rd Sales Accelerator 1-day event, 10 to 4 with me. We're really going to dive in. You're going to get a ton of personalized attention. I've also limited this to no more than 20 people. So join me for that. I'm going to put the link in the comments. Actually, you know what? I don't think I am. I'm testing a bunch of ways here to get more visibility on my Restream posts. So if you want this link, it is in some of my other sales success comments. I'm not going to put it into this particular one, but if you're interested or you have questions for me about the Sales Accelerator Workshop, I'm actually working behind the scenes to fill this one as well. So don't wait, get in while you can, all right? Because we have a little more than a month for this to come up. So just shoot me a message and I'm happy to share the link with you. Thanks again for tuning in. Tomorrow we're diving into 7 days of tips. So here's where the getting is getting really good. All right. So please join me for the next 7 days. And then in the final 7 days of the series, running all through the month of February, I'll be here all month. We're going to talk about some lead generation ideas for you guys. All right. I really appreciate you joining me. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. So much love and sell, sell, sell.